Hello, everybody. Nika here with your Daily Neuro Nugget. You guys look amazing today. I hope you're having a wonderful day. It is great here in Chicago. Sun's out, buns out. The edible kind of buns, of course. And I have a lot to talk about. There was a lot I wanted to cover yesterday. Did not have the time. I want to talk about the new documents that dropped. It's imperative we talk about that. I'm going to also be covering about Bethany. Is she being a hypocrite? If you are sensitive about me talking about the survivors, the victims, then you need to leave because this is not for you. Because I'm gonna go hard maybe on this one. We'll see. So I have chrysanthemum here. This is so commonly used in Chinese medicine for hypertension, liver health, kidney health, red eyes, dry eyes, sore throats. It's so high in vitamin C, so great for boosting immunity. But if you're driving, probably don't drink this because it is a mild diuretic and you don't want to be stopping every 5 minutes. So cheers. Let me know what you're drinking, by the way. Maybe something with bubbles. So the document that I wanted to talk about. What did Judge finally decide to do about this survey? So apparently, Judge is going to be allowing Mr. Bryan Kohberger's team to continue this very controversial survey of prospective jurors in Idaho. So yeah, the same one that Bill contested. You guys remember that? It was Bill supposedly saying that this was a horrible survey, that it was going to affect Mr. Kohberger. But I think we can all kind of see through Bill. And I think that Bill doesn't really care about Kohberger. So why does he continue to stall? And we know that the masses are saying that Ann Taylor keeps stalling. But when we actually break down what's going on behind the scenes, we know that it's Bill Thompson that continues to stall. Why does he keep stalling? Why would he contest a survey that is similar to many surveys that have happened in hundreds of other cases, including the one of Donald Trump? So this is common. Bill, why do you keep stalling this process? Now, Bill said that the questions would prejudice the local jury pool. But then, because he's not very intelligent, he proceeded to go into detail about the same questions during the live stream. How smart is that? It's not. What's wrong, Santa? So does that mean that Santa is now prejudicing the potential pool of jurors by repeating the questions? Because he literally just did the same thing, except instead of spreading it just locally like they were doing with the survey questions, he spread it worldwide, right? Because the channel is available in basically all of the world as long as you have internet. So interesting. Now, I think Ann Taylor was just being very intelligent. She was letting Bill continue to blab, mention all of the questions. And now I think that's going to be helping the team, Bryan Kohberger's team. So another development is we know that Ann Taylor has said that Mr. Bryan Kohberger has time-stamped photos. He was somewhere else the night of the crime. So if he was out at this park running, walking, jogging, hiking, stargazing, moon gazing, and he has pictures with timestamps, one would say, well, that proves that I was not there, and that means I am innocent. Therefore, let me out of this jail. But I have a feeling that the state is not going to let him go so easily because, according to them, they have their man. They have put so much time and money and resources into this case that I think even if he had a video showing he was somewhere else, they would probably still try to pin it on him. Now, that's my opinion. Let me know. What do you think? Do you think that these photos, if they come out, when they come out at trial, are they going to free Bryan, or are they going to continue to nitpick and try to say, you know what, it doesn't matter if his phone was not there. It doesn't matter if he has pictures. It doesn't matter. He did it. He did it no matter what. Now, that just makes me wonder, why does Bill Thompson keep on stalling about releasing Kohberger's phone information and his phone data for analysis? I mean, is it ridiculous? Because it's been 16 months. He has stalled for 16 months. So it is not Ann Taylor stalling. It is Bill Thompson. If Bryan Kohberger has evidence that can show that he was not at the crime scene on November 13, 2022, why are they allowed to withhold that exculpatory evidence potentially for 16 months? I've never heard of anything like this, and I'm not sure why it's even allowed, because from what I know, isn't that illegal? I mean, how long are they going to try to withhold this? And is it possible that Bill is hiding something? Because if Bill really had a strong case, why the need to hide this information, this phone data found in Kohberger's phone? Did you not say that your case was tight-knit, that it was solid? What's the deal, Bill? Let us know. Now, let's talk about Bethany, because again, this is a sensitive subject for a lot of people, because a lot of people say she's a victim, she's a survivor. I don't think so. Look up the definition of a victim, look up the definition of a survivor. She does not fit either. So is Bethany a hypocrite? That is something that we should be asking ourselves. Was she awake? Was she asleep? Did she hear noises? Did she not? We know she did not call 911. That we do know. So people have said this was a very loud, creaky house. If Bethany was on the first floor or second or the basement, maybe she would have heard something. Maybe she would not have. We don't know, because they destroyed the crime scene before the case was solved. Thank you, Mr. Green. Thank you. So as far as testing acoustics, we will never know. But I'm still going to think she knows something, because we know the defense was very interested in her testimony. And she must know something. If she is withholding exculpatory evidence, why has she not come forward? Is she going to be called a trial? And is she even going to do the right thing to actually step up and be an honest human being? Do you think she's an honest human being? Let me know down in the comments. I don't know if you've been keeping tabs on her. I have not really. But the last time I checked, she was allegedly engaged to Zach. And there was a picture that was posted of her and her man looking very happy, enjoying life, just chilling, right? As if nothing had taken place. As if a man's life was not on the line. And the exculpatory evidence that she supposedly has, we know that Kohberger's team was not really allowed to talk to her. Why is that? Why is that? So I'm going to entertain a little theory. This is my theory, but I'm just going to put it out there and say, if she was at the house, as the affidavit states, when the crime took place, and she didn't do anything to help the roommates, she didn't do anything to help the victims, what makes you think that she is going to be an upright citizen, an upright human being, to come forward to do the right thing? Do you think this is the type of person that actually feels any guilt? Again, I know a picture doesn't mean much. She could be doing that and then behind the scenes be sobbing. We don't know. We don't know. We are only speculating. But she looks quite happy in that picture. So is it possible that she's just going to say, you know what? Don't fall. Don't fall. You fell. Do you think it's possible that she is going to say, are Are you okay? Do you need a Band-Aid? Do you think she's going to come forward, basically, and do the right thing and give that exculpatory evidence that the defense team says she has and knows? We will have to wait to find out, but something tells me she is not that type of person, because most people find it much easier to carry on in their lovely, daily, boring lives. And yesterday somebody commented that if she doesn't come forward and act right, be decent, be honest, that's going to haunt her for the rest of her life. But again, assuming she was awake, assuming she heard things, assuming she did not call 911, did not do anything, doesn't matter if she was afraid or whatever. If she didn't do anything, that tells me a lot about her. And those type of people, in my experience, they're not haunted by what they didn't do when they could have helped somebody. They just carry on. These people sleep peacefully at night. They don't care. I'm hoping that Bethany will do the right thing. If she knows something, I hope she speaks up. She is young, and I deeply hope that more people are empathetic and upright and honest and do the right thing, because if one day she has her own children, karma may come to bite her in the butt. So let me know, what do you think about Bethany? Do you think she is honest? Do you think she's a hypocrite? Do you think she's going to come and free Mr. Kohberger when she didn't do anything to help her roommates and the victims? Do you think she was even there? Some people have speculated she was not there, but the affidavit says she was there. So please, people, if we're going to go by the affidavit, then she was there. Why are people so upset when we talk about Dylan and Bethany? They were in the home. They should be questioned. They should be talked about. And as for Dylan, that's a whole other video. Yes, Dylan, the one that was supposed to be getting help, healing from the spiritual world, who, according to her parents, had not left her home and was alone. And then just a few days later, we see her partying and posting pictures in very alluring clothing. I'll just say that. Having fun with the girls. I thought you were hiding away and getting help from the spiritual world. So it's very interesting to see how these truths eventually come out. So stay tuned. We will have to see if the trial ends up being moved to another place, and if the survey shows that Lada County is biased. So you guys have a wonderful night. I'm sorry you fell and you hurt your head when I dropped the phone. I hope your forehead is okay. But this girl, I don't have time to refilm. I have another job to go to. So I am sorry, it's gonna go up. I don't plan my talks. I just talk, film, go. The thing that matters is we get the information out and that we talk about it in the comment section. So leave me a like, leave me a comment, leave me a dislike, leave me a heart, leave me a smiley face, a sun, and share, like, subscribe, notifications. What else? Basically everything, right? So you guys have a wonderful night. I hope to talk to you tomorrow. We are going to be talking about Miss Dylan Morrison tomorrow, so that's going to be very interesting. I still have lots and lots of questions for Dylan, so stay tuned. Have a wonderful night.